So good evening, everyone. Today's session will be dealing with how to do title searches online on Kaveri website. This is a website where we do encumbrance certificate searches on properties, whether it be a land, a plot, or an apartment. So any type of property which has been registered before any sub-registrar office in Karnataka. Now in Karnataka after 2003, any property which has been registered can be verified online. Now, so today we'll learn about the process. What are the different types of encumbrance certificate? What are its significance and how to obtain it? So I would like to make it an interactive session. Please stop me whenever you have doubts so I can clarify your doubts. Okay. So what is encumbrance certificate? Anybody, can anybody say anything about what do you understand by an encumbrance certificate?
Sir, any kind of defect, like property is already alienated by the sale or mortgage, or any kind of transfer of property happened prior to the selling it, those
Okay.
kind of.
Okay. So in legal sense, we need to understand this document gives us the history of all the transactions which has been made on in a particular property, whether it be a land or an apartment or a flat or a site. So when we have to purchase any property, we go for title verification. Either we approach an advocate or we do it ourselves if we have the required skills how to find out where to approach. Generally, we approach before 2003. We used to approach a sub-registrar office. We used to apply. We used to uh, fill in the form 22 application to get Form 15 application, a verified encumbrance certificate to know the history about a particular property. We used to get this a signed, sealed version of encumbrance certificate. But after 2023, the new Congress government changed the procedure. They made obtaining encumbrance certificate in an online process. So before 2023, before Congress government, it used to be a manual process. After 2023, it has become a online process. So one more thing you need to know, but because the recording of all the details electronically started in the year 2003. So you want to obtain any data online verification of all the registered documents from 2003 January 1st onwards, you will get it online. But before 2003, you will have to approach the concerned sub-registrar offices and you will have to apply for a physical manual encumbrance certificates. So there is a limitation. So what all you can verify in an encumbrance certificate is like how many hands have changed on the property through sale deeds or through gift deeds or through. So what all purposes you can verify is sale deed, how many hands have changed, mortgage verification, any loans taken on the property, deposit of title deeds, mortgage of title deeds. If a family has divided the property, you will get to know the partition deeds which have been registered. Or if any person is releasing his right over a particular property, you get to know about the right release deed or a relinquishment deed. And if two parties are have filed a court case, if somebody wins and the court orders a sub-registrar to make a entry.
Sir, I can't hear you.
We can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
My screen got disconnected. I think because of internet. I'll just reshare.
Yeah, I am also hearing.
Yeah, 1 minute.
We can hear you.
Looks
Yeah,
good,
now it's
but
good.
your screen is not visible.
1 minute. I got disconnected just for a minute here.
Okay.
So purpose of EC as discussed. So different types of change of hands over property. You get to know all the entries of how many sale deeds have been made. You get to know how many gifts have been made if it's between family members, first degree relationships. Mortgage date, any loans have been obtained on the property, has all the title deeds been deposited with a bank or some local financial institution, and any court order entries, if two parties have been battling out a litigation and court gives a order, that order will also be recorded sometimes in the encumbrance certificate. If government acquires a particular land or a particular property, even those entries are also recorded in encumbrance certification. And sometimes some mistakes happen over property details. Maybe a site number is wrongly entered or names are wrongly entered. So such party who has registered that document can also go for a rectification deed or a correction deed. So these are all the things you can verify from a encumbrance certificate. So as discussed earlier, before 2003, all the registration which used to be registered used to be very manual in process. To know about the history before 2003, you may be required to apply on manually at different sub-registrar office, at a particular sub-registrar office. But after 2003, the registration process was made online and it was being recorded electronically different servers, specially made for storing the registered documents. So after 2003, many servers were made to record all these registered documents. So government is having a server to uh, extract all these documents. So till 2023, encumbrance certificate used to be given manually, but after 2023, now it has become a online version where you get, when you apply for an encumbrance certificate, you can get two types of encumbrance certificate. One is like form 15 only for information purpose. If you want a paid version for any court purpose or any legal documentation, you can make the required necessary payment for such of encumbrances over that property, and sub-registrar will be appointed to digitally sign the document and he will issue the paid version in form 70. So there are three types of encumbrance certificate. So I would like to discuss about form number 16. So we should understand when is form 16 generated. So before first sale, suppose let's assume a condition that a land has been uh, converted for a development of different sites or plots or villa plots. So it is now the sites have and plots or villa plots have not got registered anywhere. It is the first transaction. In such scenario, they will give a nil encumbrance certificate, that is form 16, which states that no encumbrances or no rights were created on this property. So we should understand in a way that it is the first sale which is going to happen. So no history exists on that particular plot number, villa number, or site number. But you can always get the details over the land on which the plot was made. So you can enter the survey numbers. You can get to know how many hands have been changed, what are all the required, what all history transactions have been taken place over that land. You can get to know the land details. Even if a conversion order has happened, even those details are also available. So property registered before 2003, sometimes if you go to a wrong sub-registrar office, you don't know, he may give a form 16, because form 16 is sometimes issued even if your data entry is not correct. So they will also give a nil encumbrance certificate just for few hundred rupees. So this document will not serve the process unless if property has changed many hands, then you should always ask for form 15. If it's first sale, do not worry, form 16 will be sufficient over that particular property. But to verify land, you may again require form 15 or form 70. And sometimes you will supply a wrong data which may not be available. So in during that scenario also they will issue Form 16. That no encumbrances over a particular property details you have submitted. This is how it is. So let's look into one particular Form 16. So it is very small. I'll just expand if possible. So here it says ಮೇಲೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಆಸ್ತಿಯ ವಿವರಗಳನ್ನು from this particular date, from 23 July 7 July 23 till 7 July ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಸ್ವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ನಡವಳಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಋಣಬಾಧೆಗಳನ್ನು ಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದು ನಾನು ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ದೃಢಪಡಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ಶೋಧನೆಯಿಂದ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಸ್ವತ್ತನ್ನು ಕುರಿತು ಯಾವುದೇ ನಡವಳಿಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಡ್ ಓವರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಋಣಭಾರ ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎನಿ loan or mortgage, nothing is available on this particular property. So here I verified on one particular apartment number, it was a first sale from the builder, apartment number C0625 of a particular village Hobli. So no details was found. So this is all about form number 16. So Form 15, before 2023, they used to give a manual paid version of Form 15, but in after 2023, now this Form 15 is available only for information purpose. But if you want a legal document, a digitally signed version, then you will be receiving Form 17, not Form 15. So generally we search on, we use different parameters to search. Generally we either search on apartment number, or sometimes we need land details. We will search, we will also search by even by name details also we can search, by apartment details also we can search, even if there is some registration details also we can search. So we will now check how to now I will share my screen of Kaveri website, how to do search process. So this document after 2023 cannot be used for any court purpose, because watermark, it is mentioned on the document only for information purpose. So you want Form 17 to present it as a legal document before some bank or some even court, then you may have to generate Form 17, a paid version. Before 2023, this was a legal document, but after 2023, I don't know that what are the software changes they have made. The Kaveri website, they are generating Form 17 instead of Form 15. So now everybody note this parameters. Now we will go to Kaveri website and we will search from this apartment number B159, one of my client, his sale date, he had registered one apartment there. So the apartment name is Orchid Whitefield. So it's situated in Whitefield in Hagadur village, Kerpuram Hobli, Bangalore East Taluk. So I will share my screen of Kaveri website now. So I had already saved my credentials. So first you need to create an account. You have to register on an account, clicking this link, enter all your email ID, your phone number for OTP, password. So I request everybody also to log in your Kaveri website so that you can understand how to search. So this is the landing page once you log in. So initially I had searched some few encumbrance certificates. So these are my previous history. So in this seminar, we'll only deal with search of encumbrance certificate. Now you have to press this button, start a new application. So again, you will go to this icon, encumbrance certificate online easy. So you go continue. Now, here district. First in Bangalore, you will find several registrar offices. Baswangudi, I will say, Baswangudi is there, Gandhinagar, Jainagar, Rajajinagar, Shivajinagar. I think 5 or 6 sub-registrar is there. So Shivajinagar is the last one. So now our Orchid Whitefield comes under the jurisdiction of Shivajinagar District Registrar Office. So Shivajinagar is the district registrar. So likewise, for different property jurisdiction, there is a different district registrar. For some properties, it will be Jainagar District Registrar. Some properties, it will be Gandhinagar District Registrar. Some properties, it will be Baswangudi. So likewise. So you need to know your district registrar. So here I will be choosing Shivajinagar. So Taluk. So we saw that I had shared that message. It is Kyarpuram. Sorry, it is Bangalore East, I believe. One minute. I think it must be Kyarpuram. So here again we will choose Krishnarajapura Hubli. Here we have to choose the village. 1 minute. Just a minute, I'm re-verifying. So I will just read out the schedule A of this property. Now we will do search only for the land area. Later we will come to flat. All that piece and parcel of land being portion of the larger property bearing BBMP Khata number 712, Ward number 84, Hagadur, Bangalore, survey number 161, 162 bar 5, 162 bar 6, 162 bar 7, 162 bar 8.
Screen is not moving, sir.
Yes.
Screen is not moving.
Are you able to? No, I'm not entered any details. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yes. So just listen to my voice. I will tell you what to do. Okay. So it is situated at Hagadur village, Krishnarajpura Hobli, Bangalore East Taluk. I'll just share this portion in WhatsApp so that you can understand what I was reading. I'm sharing on WhatsApp in all the groups. You can just. So here, has everybody check your phones? I have sent in WhatsApp. Check schedule A. Okay. You can just say okay or anyone if you can see.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So now I have entered
Yes,
the
sir, we are seeing.
parameters. So here I have chosen district Shivaji Nagar because the district registrar is Shivaji Nagar for Whitefield jurisdiction. The apartment is in Whitefield. Now we are checking on the land. So the taluk is Kyarpuram. Sorry, we should choose Bangalore East because it is mentioning Bangalore East taluk. So Hobli town. Let's check because it's again saying because sometimes the data entry. So we should find Hagaduru village. So we should manually check if it's available in Marthalli. Check in H, ABCD,
Sir, it is coming under Kayarpuram, sir.
in Taluk Kyarpura.
Taluk Kayarpura, Hobli,
Krishnarajpura.
Hobli 3.
3. Okay. So In each district, even Hobli may be bifurcated in 1, 2, 3. So choose the correct Hobli. You may have to manually sometimes search on online where is your village coming. So now you go there and you will find Hagadoru here. Okay. You click Hagadoru. Now enter survey numbers here. Once you go here, you entered. So I have shared on WhatsApp all the survey numbers. Now let's enter 161. So I will add the next survey number like this. I will add this 162 bar 5. Next, I'll again add the following survey number 162 bar 6.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, sir. The property type, should it be a non-agricultural, because being
No,
this
no,
a
no,
flat?
no. Because now I'm searching the land. So it should be agriculture. If I'm
Okay,
searching for a flat, I will put non-agricultural details.
sure.
Okay. So 162 bar 6, 162 bar 7. Okay, let's
Sir, even though that land is converted to DC, then even then we have to search under agriculture.
see. We are yes. Even though it is converted into DC, we have to search under agricultural only because
Okay.
after once it's converted, no records will be found over the land.
Okay.
Okay, we have to understand this way because there is one khata issued to a particular land. Once building or flats come over there, that single khata will be bifurcated into, suppose some 300 flats come in one particular land, one particular 4 5 survey numbers, around 5 6 acres of property, around 300 flats will come. This one particular khata will get bifurcated into 300 khata for each flats, but that will not be found on Kaveri website. For that, you may have to do khata search on a different website, BBMP website. We will do one more seminar on that search of khata again some other time. Now I have added only 4 survey numbers. Now let's look into this history of this. I am not entering all these boundary details, all other details. Now I'll only give from which date. Here maximum we can choose is as discussed only from 2003 we can choose. So I will put January 1st as the date, and till what date I will put 29th January. Now I'll press search button. So here you will get only for information purpose form number 15. So we have searched for survey number 161, 162 bar 5, 6, 7. So the latest one, the last transaction was made for bank loan by Goyal Haryana Constructions. They have purchased the loan with uh, Axis Bank, and that details are available. So the same, this is for survey number, this is for residentially survey number 1 acre 162 bar 5. So likewise 162 bar 5, one more entry is found, 162 bar 6, 162 bar 7, 162 bar 5. So these many entries are available. So before that, so these dates will go in descending order. So the dates will go in the column number 3, Nirvahana Jariya Dinanka. What all transactions happened over a particular property, these dates will go in descending order. So 17, you will see Goyal Haryana have obtained loan in the year 2017 over properties, and before that we may have to because if survey numbers have been changed or rescheduled, then again we may have to check different title documents, and what is the new survey number issued to that particular document. Again a separate search has to be made on that survey number. Suppose today this survey let's assume a possibility that a land was given a survey number in 2015 as 161. But in 2017, that land will get 161 will get divided into many survey numbers, 161 bar 1, 161 bar 2, because the land may be sold in different parcels. You will get the search record for 170, 161 only till 2016. But after that, you will not find any details because land is bifurcated. It has been divided and sold to many people. So we should understand our about the land history in such way whether the khata number or sorry survey number was it bifurcated or not. We should find out the history and then we should record our information as an advocate if we are giving a legal opinion. Likewise, all these entries are available, what all transactions history is available on different survey numbers. So this is how you search over particular survey numbers. We added 161, 162 bar 5 here. We are able to trace 162 bar 5, 162 bar 5 again, 162 bar 6, 162 bar 7, 162 bar 5. So till here we are able to find out. But if survey numbers have been bifurcated, again we may have to check the previous documents, all the sale dates, gift dates. We have to trace out all the survey numbers from those documents and then we have to verify. So I will just, for your information, I'll just download this document and I'll share it in the WhatsApp too, for your understanding.
Abhilash sir, encumbrance certificate would be to see. Hello.
Yes, tell me, sir.
Encumbrance certificate would be to check what all encumbrance has been made on XYZ property in a given period. Correct? That is how it will be.
Correct.
That's it. Okay, sir.
1 minute.
And the form of EC is called Form 15 or Form 16.
See, paid version is Form 17. Only for information purposes, Form 15.
Got it, sir. Thank you. So the another question is, we are not getting nowadays offline EC, which we used to get earlier.
Yes,
So
that's
if
stopped.
it has been stopped. So anybody can apply logging into Kaveri website and they have to
Yes.
pay fee 30 rupees something and then they can download it.
30 rupees is per year of search. So you wanted to ask about column number 5 and 6. So 5 and 6 will be the 5 will be the person, the owner who will be transacting, and the column number 6 will generally contain the receiving person. And the nature of transaction will be in column number 4. Here it mentions in column number 4, it mentions article name is DTD. That means deposit of title deeds. So Goyal Haryana Constructions, they have deposited all the land documents with Access Trustee Services in column number 6. And the same document is registered with the number SHVD249. So SHV generally it may be Shivaji Nagar sub-registrar office. They may have registered before Shivaji Nagar sub-registrar office this document, and these are the generally number given after the registration number and so particular document. So even with this, if you have these details of this registration number also, you can find out what has happened. So any doubts about this column number 1 to 9?
So what is Hissa number in this, sir? There is a column called Hissa number. Probably
See, Hissa is generally survey number. Hissa means like how it has been divided. So today our scope is will not go into Hissa. We'll only go with land verification, and we will discuss that later. Okay. Any doubts about this column number 1 to 9?
Sir, column 5 is the purchaser, is it?
Generally 5 will be the owner of the property and 6 will contain what is the type of transaction. Suppose column number 5 will contain owner. He wants to sell it to a person. The person who is purchasing, his name will come in column number 6. But here the nature of transaction is for loan purpose. What is the nature of transaction? That nature of transaction will be available in column number 4. Column number 4 is mentioning only for loan purpose. So if it mentions sale, it will be column number 4 will contain sale deed. Just for example, I'll just go here. Just 3 here in third item. In 2008, there was a gift deed executed by Narayanappa, son of late Nanjundappa, in favor of R. Manjunatha Gowda. Here, column number 3 contains the nature of transaction, gift deed. Same way, if you go to fourth row, you will find sale. So it is what is this? What is the nature of transaction? Sale has happened over this particular survey number. So consideration amount is also mentioned, 12,37,500. Likewise, what is the nature of transaction? That will be available in column number 3. And the person who is committing for a transaction with the owner who is committing for a transaction, his name will be in the column number 5. And column number 6 will be the receiving person. Suppose there was a name Manjunatha Gowda in row number 3, he purchased, his name will be reflected. But after 2008, that 162/5 may not be the same survey number. That survey number may have been given to us some other particular land. So the survey numbers also keeps changing. It is not confined to one particular land. Anytime it can change.
Sir, in case any ownership dispute is going on, where it will reflect, whether it will reflect in this?
See, unless and until a court order is given and court has asked to change encumbrances, we will not get to know. Let's assume a situation, there are 5 people in a family. 2 people, they suppress their 3 brothers and they sell the land to a particular person. So the 2 brothers' names will come in the encumbrance certificate. And these 3 people will go and file a case and the case will go for many years, and one fine day court will give an order that purchase made by the party over that entire land is a false. He is entitled for only 2/5 of the entire land. Remaining 3/5 has to be registered in name of the remaining 3 brothers. So this way the court will give an order, and the same the land will have to be separated. Suppose that 5 acres of land for 5 people had to be divided. Now only 2 people have sold the entire land, suppressing their brothers' information to one particular third party. In that situation, court gives an order that remaining, so that one survey number will become 161/1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the same way 5 survey numbers are available, there will be 5 different owners can be made available through a court order. If a court order comes and that court order is recorded, that court order will be reflecting in this encumbrance certificate document.
Okay, sir. For example, sometimes court gives injection order.
So this encumbrance certificate cannot verify the legal heirs of any family. Okay, please understand that.
It will also not reflect ongoing disputes, sir, right, sir?
It will not reflect, sir.
Okay,
Unless
sir.
until a court gives an order.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So that's why we ask for this family tree of this particular joint family property. If you are purchasing a joint family property, we ask for a family tree. Even sometimes these family trees are also very much informations are suppressed about the actual legal heirs. Many instances we have find out, but encumbrance certificate is not a proof for legal heirs. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So sometimes court gives a temporary injection order where the property will be holded until the final order. So in that case, can we see that option here?
No, sir. We will not find such temporary injunction orders on application. Only a final order, a judgment, where the court decides who is the actual owner of a particular land, that will get reflected. Interim order for just a stay, not to sell, not to alienate the property, not to
Yeah.
mortgage, not to do any construction, status quo, all these things will not be reflected in encumbrance certificate.
Okay, so in that case, we need to approach the registration office, is it?
Sir, even if court gives an order for injunction or maintain status quo, those things, registrar will not help you anything with that. Even if some registration happens, I'm not getting that term. So it is outside the, such registration will become invalid if you bring it to court's notice, and court can take cognizance of that illegal act for registering property even against a court order. Then court can reverse that registration also.
Okay. Sir, another thing is, you said that from 2003 we can see the details in the EC, right? Is it only applicable for Karnataka or it applies whole India?
This is only for Karnataka, sir. This website is only for Karnataka.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Now, yes.
Sir, one
Sir,
more question.
then how do we know the legitimate of the property, sir? You said, sometimes, if a lot of frauds are happening, no? So how do we be sure about, whether it's a legit property or not?
That's another topic we may have to discuss
Okay, sir.
separately
Okay.
on another seminar, because there are a lot
Fine,
of
sir.
parameters we advocates check.
Okay, sir.
So that entire documents I have to show you and make you understand. I have to make you understand with baby steps of different
sir.
documentation. So it cannot be possible in this seminar. We will do it in another seminar.
Sure,
Today
sir.
we'll only
Sure.
learn how to search the history record of all any flat or site through this website. Okay.
Sir, one question, sir. What is the meaning of DTD, sir? DTD?
Deposit of title deeds.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. So see, there are many students from Kerala here also. So you may, in your state, there may be a different procedure for applying encumbrance certificate, but in Karnataka, this is the procedure.
Sir,
Okay.
to obtain a obtain a survey number, can you use Dishank as application and obtain a survey number if you are not
See,
aware of the
first you
survey
should
number?
have the information about the property. Then you upload
Okay.
all these details on online and you search.
Yeah. So when you do use Dishank, no, it shows a survey number. Can we use that survey number in turn to search the ownership of one particular property?
Yes, here we can do ownership by search by party name if you have the correct details. Okay. Now I will same method. I will seller purchaser. Now I will had shared the flat number here. So I will again go with the same parameters. Shivaji Nagar. Let me find out through the sale date what is the name of the party who purchased it. Sometimes the property numbers are not updated in this Kaveri website. It is very difficult to find out. So we search by name and we try to get the details also.
I have one question regarding this. Hello?
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, so, sir, see, after 2003, name search is available. So sometimes survey number is called as assessment number. So there's a lot of confusions. So you can put the name of a person, you can easily fetch.
Yes, possible. See, I'll just change the parameter here because there are so many parameters: apartment number, assessment number, baby MPPID number, BDA number, BDA PID. You should know what parameter you need to enter. Okay, sir?
Hello. Sir, 1 minute. I have one question. So prior to 2003, is there any way we can search name wise?
Sir, prior to 2003, this software only starts for search purpose. This there is a starting date, 1st January 2003.
Correct.
So you can search online only on from 1st January 2003, because that is the date when our state government started recording on online manner for all registration purpose. Before 2003, it used to be manual registration, entry into different books. They used to do manual registration.
So we can go and check in the sub-register index. That's all is the option, right?
Yes, yes. You have to go manually, give an application to search the previous history before 2003
Okay.
and search it. Sir.
Okay.
Sir, having one question.
Yes, tell me, sir.
Yes, sir. So as we know that here we will come to know about the last owner, this stuff. But usually dispute things where we will come to know if there is any dispute going on any property.
The dispute will not get to know, sir.
So no other places we can get those details.
Sir, you may have to. One possibility is there in our court website. If you know correct jurisdiction of the court where the property is situated, in such courts you can file any partition suit has been filed through name search. That possibility on our court website you can search, but you if that names are a generic name, for example Santosh is a very generic name, you will find 3000 entries, and if his surname is available and you are able to identify, well and good. Sometimes it is not possible.
So usually people do this legal opinion for the purpose of to know if there is any
See, we
like
only suppose, let's assume a condition like, for me, there are two types of legal opinion. One is a master legal opinion, and one is a regular legal opinion where we do over sites and flats, apartments. For sites and apartments, we are only able to give my legal opinion only on that particular site or flat. Whether it is a first sale, we will try to search for forum section. Whether it is a second sale, we will try to search either through a paid version form 17 or through a unpaid version from form 15. So these are the options available. If it is a second sale, third sale, or any this thing, any mortgage equity available, it will be available after 2003 onwards. Okay, sir.
okay, but usually these disputes comes when the same property is being sold to two person illegally kind of thing. Those like it will be problem in that case.
See, such instances are also available. Then it may go into court battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, we could not able to figure out in the legal opinion these kind of mishappenings.
Yes. Sometimes advocate has a limited scope to give you the correct information. See, because we will only search on encumbrance certificates. Maximum in that encumbrance certificate, if there is a double entry over the same property, we will get to know.
Okay.
So like
Fine,
this.
sir. Fine,
Okay.
sir. I understood. Thank you, sir.
So
I have a question. The master legal opinion that you mentioned about also just goes with the encumbrance, or you're talking about the
see, generally master legal opinion, we do the entire search over land, who are the landowners, how many siblings he had, what is his family tree, whether that property was partitioned with all family members. So we go pull out all from the beginning when the land was found.
Okay, and that's possible for a site also.
So we'll charge a bomb fees for that, maybe 2-3%. If it is 2 or 3 crores, we will charge like 4-5 lakhs for that to do such type of searches.
Okay.
Generally, when
Sir,
clientele comes with only to do a search on only for these things, we may charge like 10,000 to maximum 50,000. Just giving an
hello.
example. Yes, tell
Okay.
me.
Sir, in that case, you will give the 100% surety that all the paperwork is clear.
We only give assurity stating that I have searched the encumbrance certificate form number 17. No encumbrances are found on this property. Hence, the person, the last name available on this name is the correct owner.
Okay.
We don't give assurance that you will go and buy the property.
Okay.
I have done my job with all the necessary documents presented before me.
Okay. So
That's all.
that he can all apart from advocate, that he cannot do individually.
He can do individually. If he knows the knowledge, he can do individually. That's why
Okay.
here, but here I am letting out certain trade secrets to you so that you become
Okay.
successful lawyers tomorrow.
Fine.
Because you are a college student.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
let out
Thank you, sir.
let out these documents to my clients, because if he knows it, he will not pay me money.
Correct.
So it's a business thing.
Okay.
So why do you want
Okay.
to other person to know the knowledge? Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So
So,
now,
sorry, do you mention to your clients that you're looking at only the encumbrance part of it, or that's not something you usually mention? You usually say it's
we
validated.
see we check for encumbrance certificate. Generally, if it is a flat, we can only verify encumbrance certificate, and we verify the khata entries in whose name, in whose possession the flat is. So builder may be so builder would have got a khata. Uh, he would have generated a khata on his name before selling the flat to a purchaser, the first sale. So during that time, in encumbrance certificate, we will only receive form number 16, because there is no entries, no transactions made on that particular flat. So we will verify flat form number 16, and we'll also search for khata entries, whether that khata is in the name of the particular builder. So if builder has generated that khata, it will be reflected online on that BBMP khata services. So we can find there. And for rural, there is Panchayati department, some other department, online department. We will do a separate seminar on khata search some other time.
Okay. Only if there's an e-khata, correct? Or panchayat you can search only if there's an e-khata.
Panchayata, they give form. There are two different forms.
19E or something.
Yes.
91. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that two different forms. We search that it is available online, and we verify. Okay, and when it is second sale, third sale, we also get to know in encumbrance certificate that on this particular day sale deed was registered. On the next particular day, the purchaser sold it to some other property. All the details will be available in the encumbrance certificate. So what all transactions took place, likewise on that particular flat. Okay, now we are searching with the name of one particular client. So from the same B1502, I shared that flat number in WhatsApp group. So let's search through his name. I don't want to enter the flat number parameter. Sometimes it becomes very tedious to search through the same parameters. Okay, so I will choose. Okay, from date. From date, I will choose from 2021. The registration took place in 2021. This is the first sale which took place. So I will choose 1st January till present date. Okay. Mr. So his in the sale deed, his name starts with Mr. Santosh. So do not make the mistake of entering only the name Santosh. Whatever the abbreviations are put before the name, you put that name also. Sometimes names will be without abbreviations, and you add abbreviation, you may not get the correct details. So always add the existing abbreviations, because the typed entries will be recorded online the same way as it is in the sale deed. Okay, let's search. So in form number, so here one entry was found in 2022, Mr. Santosh Kumar Behra. So we are not concerned about him. Okay, this is in Cedar apartment. This is not our apartment. So, so this is the third item, 21/10/2021. Here we can find the details about my client's purchase. He purchased a flat in 2021. So with Goel Haryana Construction, Orchid Whitefield, his details are available. Santosh Kumar Padi. Okay. So he has purchased this B1502 apartment there. So all these details are available. Suppose Mr. Santosh wants to sell it to somebody tomorrow and that client comes to me, I will do this search in whose name the property is existing, whether any loan is available on this particular property, I will search. Okay, this is name search. We will not be able to find out these details, but again, I will try and let me search by property number. So schedule B, sorry, schedule C, 3-bedroom apartment bearing number. So let's check with the parameter apartment bearing number. So property number type. So apartment number will file. So present property number details. So I will choose caps lock B slash 1502. So what are the square feet? So it will be a schedule A property having carpet area of 977. 977.90. So I think just logged out. 1 minute, I'll log in again.
Sir, while it is logging in there, so we had these details previously by Dishank, right, sir? So is that not suffice? Like, is that screen not working?
I did not get you, sir.
We had a, I mean, the Karnataka government has given the website, right, called as Dishank.
Sir, this is the only website for search of encumbrance certificate. Dishank is not a website for search of encumbrance certificate.
This will give you the property details, is it?
Yes, sir. This is for property details only. This Kaveri website. You share that website details. I have not come across.
Yeah, in Dishank, it will show like who is the current owner, sir. As per registered record, we enter the survey number based on taluk.
So it is not giving. Suppose if I want to buy a flat, will it give the flat details?
Not into breakup, like the survey number, like the complete breakup, it won't give the land survey number. What?
I worked this one integrating with Bhumi. In between 2004 to 2008.
Now Bhumi has been removed, right?
Bhumi is there. It is for agriculture, right?
Agricultural land. Okay, they will integrate. Okay, it is showing multiple sessions.
I used to know almost all revenue laws that time. So, because we used to have to translate that revenue into our computerized flow system. So, whatever flow we are defining in the computer system, that's supposed to be consistent with the revenue laws.
Okay.
So, we needed to study those also. Like authority from village accountant, then revenue inspector, tahsildar, assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner.
So generally, you will deal with the orders.
No, we had two things we used to do. One is the converting all manual entries into. It used to be in records, right? Manual.
Okay.
So converting that into database, computerized database. Then defining these user interface for revenue officials.
Don't understand why it is logging me out again and again.
This is handled by NIC. They're supposed to give some IT vendor instead of that government. So we used to have a lot of issues with those guys.
Now this is also a big headache actually.
Yeah, they are government employees, right? Central government employees. So they hardly used to care about all this.
Now, because earlier registration, we used to make the payment online and we used to show the document and get it done. Now it has become more difficult.
Yeah.
It has become more time consuming than earlier. In next seminar, maybe I will discuss about registration of documents. This how we register. So here we are checking non-agricultural. We are checking property number type, apartment number, B